Hey, so there is this weird show. I think it's called Totally Obsessed. I actually don't know much about it. I have seen some of the videos of it though. So it seemed like this quite like 90s series about just people with weird obsessions. So yeah, so I'm gonna react to one today called Pac-Man. So this is about a person who's obsessed with Pac-Man. So I remember watching these years ago, like one about was it like Lords of the Rings and Ninja Turtles, like, Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I might react to other ones of them, but just for today, I'm going to react to the Pac-Man one. There was supposed to be a video out before this of me reacting to a couple of Super Nanny videos, but it got banned for copyright, which isn't very good. So sorry, single mothers, you will never know how to look after your children. Sorry. So I don't. I remember this guy. I watched this before years ago, and know he's quite a strange fellow. So we're going to have probably a good laugh with this. So let's watch. Sorry.
Meet Tim Christ, a man obsessed with Pac-Man.
God, he is.
After all this time, he's still there, he's still yellow, he's still perfectly round, he's still eating things. I feel as if his glowing light is always protecting me and guiding me and making all my enemies blue and edible.
Okay, so I think this guy might be a little bit schizophrenic. Just saying.
Behold, I am Pac-Man!
Pac-Man really let himself go.
Giddiness, like there's all these tingles running up and down my nipples, and it's just this wonderful thing, like, hey look, it's Pac-Man!
For the past 20 years, Tim's life has been consumed by Pac-Man.
If you've never played Pac-Man before, it's a little something like
Okay,
that.
so I think this guy might like Pac-Man a little too much by him saying it feels like he's running it down between my nipples. Like, I have no idea if this is just fake or not, but I think it is actually real, which is quite concerning. So this is like exploitation. This is like taking advantage of like mentally ill people. This is just taking advantage. He's totally obsessive, basically taking advantage of mentally ill people. So
Look what you've done.
oh.
It's like he has a bond with
What?
Pac-Man.
This guy actually has a wife. First of all, that is really depressing, because, like, I don't have a girlfriend or nothing. But this guy who has a Pac-Man fetish, let's be honest, has a girlfriend. Has a normal-looking girlfriend, but I'm not sure if she's normal, because I don't think anyone in the right mind would want to go out with a guy who's when he sees Pac-Man, feels like his nipples tingling. Like, I don't think there's many women out there who will be into that, but it is depressing. It's depressing because I have no one, and I'm sure people watching this have no one either. But also, I feel a bit optimistic as well, because if someone like him can, not just a girlfriend, have a wife, it gives me hope that there is someone for everyone. And I've seen quite a few of these, and it is proven that there is someone for everyone. So, yeah, so quite a bittersweet reaction.
And he has this psychic connection with Pac-Man.
Pac-Man! I get kind of an oddball little Pac-Man feeling when I get the impression that he may be nearby. And there he'll be, his golden yellow light just...
It seems like he worship Pac-Man like a god. It is really worrying though. Like, for a grown man, like, I'm not sure if this guy has anything, if he's a bit, retarded, let's be honest. But if not though, this is kind of worrying. I think he needs counselling, because this actually isn't normal. This is actually quite concerning. Is he fucking the arcade?
The jewel will be there, and he'll be reaching in his pockets. Instead of for a condom, he'll be reaching for tokens.
Quarter. Hello. How are you? Might I perhaps ask you for
This
some
guy.
quarters that I may offer him to the great yellow one?
Like, the great yellow one. This guy definitely worships him. Like, this guy hears voices like, have you ever, what was it called? I forgot what it called, something like, apparently like this thing called like Polygon. I think it's fake. I very much like it's fake. It's like this creepypasta about this arcade game, something like something, rather. And basically, it was like it was set up by the government. Used to like apparently, it's in the story like made you hear voices and eventually made you kill yourself. I think just based on this, it could actually not be just a story. This could be true for the fact that this guy is literally calling an arcade game of a character of the Mighty Yellow One. So, do some food for thought. So, yeah.
Certainly. Keep the great yellow one from going through my wall again, right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
He's really hard on the buttons. I feel bad for the machine.
And he's very hard somewhere else as well, just based on his reaction to seeing it.
Tim has spent $10,000 in quarters alone, playing every day on his lunch break.
Yeah, he's possessed.
Yeah, he's possessed.
Yeah, he is possessed by Pac-Man.
In spite of playing
Like
Pac-Man since he was 7 years
like
old.
this guy got possessed by the Pac-Man Corporation or whoever. Which company made Pac-Man? It doesn't matter, but the company like implanted something into his head to make him obsessed to it. Because like I don't think Pac-Man is as popular as it used to be. I remember a couple of years ago when I was like 8, I used to watch the Pac-Man. Like there was a Pac-Man TV series. I think it was on Nickelodeon or Disney XD. I don't remember, but it was something like that. So, but other than that, I haven't heard a lot from Pac-Man ever since. So I don't think the Pac-Man sales are going up. So yeah, so the company probably just like got this random guy off the street and just implanted something to his head to make him obsessed. So the sales go up. That's my theory, at least.
When the holy
Is he crying?
meets his demise, the melting way he does, it always brings me a feeling that maybe I could have done something more. Maybe I could have turned left.
Maybe could go outside a bit more.
Clyde tried to bite Pac-Man. Clyde bite Pac-Man. Why Clyde bite Pac-Man?
What did you say? Clyde play Pac-Man?
Has every one, enabling him to play in every room in his home.
It's very frustrating trying to play Pac-Man with Tim.
You have to avoid them. The trick is to not run into them when they try to eat. You see, game over. Now you don't get to play anymore, and it's all me. You get to watch me play.
It's just a total exercise in futility for me because I'll be waiting 15 minutes for my turn.
Pac-Man wants us just, ha! Pac-Man eat you now! Ah! How's that?
God.
What? No, don't cry.
This is.
Okay, hold on.
In 2001,
What can you say?
His passion for Pac-Man to music in a song called "Pac-Man is Naked and So Should You."
What? You know what, actually after this I'm not going to react to that song. I'm going to search it up. And what came into his mind for him to make a song about Pac-Man first of all? Like, it's not even like on YouTube. This was probably in the 90s, so YouTube probably didn't exist. So there's nothing for him to really do with it, really, to be honest. To post anyway. Like, I'm not sure when this was made. Like, the internet did exist in the 90s, but it wasn't near as good as it is now, where you had YouTube and other, popular social medias. So this guy, just in his own free time, went and just made a song about him, which I think he's going to sing for us now. So I'm not going to waste any more time. So yeah.
Are you ready for Pac-Man? It's time to go!
What's wrong with you? Tim, what's wrong with you?
The best way to Pac-Man is to use the game! You move the joystick and you eat the dot!
There should be counselors involved.
Yes.
Sometimes he just got
There should be counselors.
Occasionally I'll be driving around and I'll pass somebody who doesn't look like he has invited the full glory of Pac-Man into his life, and I feel the need to.
Wait, is he like a Jehovah's Witness, but to Pac-Man Club? Pac-Man Witness, basically. This guy is getting weird. Like, there's a difference between enjoying a game a lot and being a fan, buying merchandise and what have you. But Zenra is literally screaming at people on the streets, begging them to play Pac-Man. Like, this guy definitely believes like Pac-Man is like God. I want this to be real, just so for the fact I can feel less sorry for myself and realise I'm not as weird as this guy here. So I hope it is. I hope it is real, but also fake. Cause like, what does this world become if this is real?
Convey to him somehow that he really should. Pac-Man! Pac-Man!
He's literally going around screaming Pac-Man to people. Does he even have a Pac-Man wheel for his car?
He won't rest until
And
the
Pac-Man
world
little
shares his enthusiasm
air
for
fresheners.
Pac-Man.
I think that's what
I
does that.
simply profess the glory of the Golden One who is round and eats things.
It is written that you shall play Pac-Man, and only then shall you know the glory of Pac-Man.
It can be extremely embarrassing. When we're
How
driving,
hasn't this
we're
woman
standing there.
got a divorce yet?
All before Pac-Man, feel his glory. Hear the glory of Pac-Man. See Pac-Man. See Pac-Man.
I think these people are going to look back on their lives. They're going to be lying on their deathbed thinking, my God, I have squandered my life. Think of all the times I played things that weren't Pac-Man. Say Pac-Man! Say Pac-Man!
I think there's a bit more to life than playing like an arcade game in the 80s. I think when you're looking on your deathbed, looking past your life, I hope if you have any sanity left, you'll be like, God, I wasted hours, thousands, millions of hours of my life, but could be spent, making friends, going out, actually making a career, making lots of money. But instead, I played Pac-Man, which doesn't really have a lot of replay value. Like, I don't even actually play games that much, to be honest. So I couldn't imagine myself playing Pac-Man a lot. So yeah, as well.
It's too late.
Pac-Man!
It's adorable.
How is it adorable?
Very
It's
disturbing way. It's adorable.
it is actually terrifying.
I'm Fred Willard, and that's it for Totally Obsessed. Traveling to the farthest reaches of obsession and light years beyond.
Okay, so that's the end of it. So before I react to the song "Pac-Man is Naked, So Should You," I'm gonna show you my thoughts on it. Well, he is definitely a character. He definitely does like Pac-Man. I'm not a psychologist, so I couldn't say what's wrong with him. I couldn't say if he's schizophrenic, if he's I don't know, bipolar. I couldn't say because I'm not a psychologist. But if this guy is real, he definitely needs help. He needs mental help. He needs to go see a doctor, because the difference between liking something and being a bit obsessed with it, same as going around in the street, believing Pac-Man is a god, like a Jehovah's Witness, and screaming at people in your car, begging them to play Pac-Man. There is a big difference. I wonder what this guy's doing now. Do you think he's still playing Pac-Man? Just by the look of him, well, it says in it that he'd been playing Pac-Man for like 20 years. I don't know how old he would be. Maybe like 30 or 40. And this was just him playing it for 20 years. So like, this was probably made like 20 to 30 years ago. So it would be like 40 or 50 now. He probably actually paid $100,000 in money to literally get surgery to become Pac-Man. So just based on this, I guarantee he is Pac-Man now. He's yellow, he's a round circle. He is Pac-Man now. He has become Pac-Man. He's possessed by him. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I really want to hear the Pac-Man is Naked song. So without any further ado, let's go watch it. Okay, so right now I'm going to react to it. I found the video. It's quite a short song, but I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to react to it. That is definitely his voice. Yes, I'm ready. This is by an album called Stupid Video Game Music. No, he isn't. In my life, he isn't. But probably for you it is. This is a pub classic song. Whoa. So it's this song basically just him explain how to play Pac-Man. I think that's what it is. Okay. I'm not even saying much, I'm just listening to it. Sniffing all your laundry out. This guy definitely is schizophrenic. He sees Pac-Man in his life. Yeah, there is no song now. Thank God. So, well, this was an interesting video. Just me kind of making fun of a mentally retarded man, basically, who's obsessed with Pac-Man. So, I kind of already said what I needed to say after the first video. So, I'm just going to end the video here. If you enjoy this one, like it. If you want me to react to more, because there's quite a lot of these videos, like one about Mutant Ninja Turtles, like I said before. One about Barbie, I think, quite a lot. One about, I can remember one now, and it was like about this guy who wished to be Peter Pan. It was really weird. Yeah, so there's lots of these actually. So if you want me to react to another one, just say in the comments if anyone is going to react to this video. I don't want to know, or watch it. Sorry. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.